Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to second PUC Statistics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about chi-square test for goodness of fit, that is second application of chi-square test. In this class we are going to discuss the third application of chi-square test, that is chi-square test for independence of attributes. Here what is attributes? Attributes is qualitative characteristics which vary from unit to unit, and by using chi-square test we can find whether two attributes are independent or not. And let's see the test procedure. So what is the first step in test procedure? Step 1 is setting up of null hypothesis, and null hypothesis is denoted by H naught. So here what is H naught? Here H naught is, in order to find two attributes are independent or not, we can take H naught is the attributes are independent. So here H naught is the two attributes are independent. Then what is step 2? Okay, this is step 1. Step 2 is setting up of null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, and alternative hypothesis is denoted by H1. So how to find out alternative hypothesis? Here alternative hypothesis is possible rejection of null hypothesis, but here we consider only one possible rejection, that is the two attributes are not independent. Not independent. See, the two attributes are not independent in the sense what? Two attributes are dependent. See here H naught is two attributes are independent and H1 is two attributes are dependent. Next step 3, that is test statistic. See, using 2 cross 2 contingency table we can write test statistic. Okay, what is 2 cross 2 contingency table? See, we know that total observation is denoted by capital letter N, so that I will write here total observation is capital N, and here N observations are classified with respect to two attributes, so that two attributes are A and B. So that I will write here A and B, and here this column is B1 and B2, and here I will write A1 and A2. See here B1 and B2s are, that is qualitative characteristics. So see here B is attributes and B1 and B2s are qualitative characteristics. Like that, here A is attribute and A1 and A2s are qualitative characteristics. Qualitative characteristics in the sense that is that characteristics which are not numerically measurable. Attributes in the sense that is qualitative characteristics which vary from unit to unit. And here I will consider frequencies like this. I will consider A, B, C, D. Okay, this is my assumption. Here frequencies are like this, A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay, these are my assumptions. So A, B, C, D. Next, how to write total? So first total. See, here the frequencies are A and B. So how to write total? We can write A plus B. So A plus B is total of these two observations. Next, here C and D is there. How to write the total? That is C plus D. Like that. Here, how to write this total? See here there are two frequencies are there. How to write the total? A plus C. Then here B and D is there. How to write the total? B plus D. So So here n in the sense what, that is total of this frequency. Okay, that is overall total. Okay, now using this contingency table we can find test statistics. See, this is problem is this is third application of chi-square test. So here we have to write chi-square is equal to, and here total observation is denoted by capital letter N into A into B, like this. Okay, A into B, that we can write AD. See, A into D, that we can write AD minus next these two observation, that is B into C, that I will write here B into C whole square divided by, after that I will write total observations, total of this. First total is A plus B into next total is C plus D into next total A plus C into next total B plus D. Okay, which follows chi-square with 1 degrees of freedom. I hope you understood how to write this test statistics. See, this is third application, that is why this is chi-square is equal to n into, that is this total observation. So n into A into D minus B into C whole square divided by then total observations, like A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D, like that. Okay, this is the formula to find third application of chi-square test. And this is step 3. Step 4 is C. Okay, this application is always upper tail test. Upper tail test like chi-square test for goodness of fit. See, if this is always upper tail test in the sense what is the condition? The condition is like this: chi-square calculated value less than or equal to K2. See, if chi-square calculated value less than or equal to K2, then H0 accepted, otherwise H0 rejected. Okay. This is the test procedure to calculate test for chi-square test for independence of attributes. Okay, to apply this procedure to chi-square test for independence of attributes, there are some important conditions are there. In that condition number 1, that is the total frequency n should be large, in the sense in the n should be, this n value should be more than 50. Next, the observation should be random in the sense that is independent observations, and each of the expected cell frequency EI should be 5 or more. See here, expected frequencies in the sense these are the frequencies, these frequencies should be more than 5. Then what is second condition, that I will explain using the problem. Let's see the problem. Yes, problem number 1, that is the following is the data regarding family condition and examination result of 100 students. Test whether family condition and result are independent and use alpha is equal to 1%. And here given informations are like this: family conditions good and bad, and given informations are like this, and here examination result and given information like this: pass, fail, like that. And see here what are the attributes are given in the question. See there, one is family condition, another one is examination result. Before solving this problem, let's see the conditions. See here, first condition is like this. Okay, before that, here 30 plus 10 is 40. Okay, 30 plus 10 is 40. 40 plus 20, that is 60. 60 plus 40 is 100. 100. So here capital N is 100. Let's see the conditions. So here condition number 1 is, that is the total frequency N should be large. So that is more than 50. So it should be more than 50. See, in that problem we got total capital letter N is 100. So first condition is satisfied. And the second problem, that is the observation should be random or independent. See that observations are random or independent because the given attributes are, one is family condition, another attribute is examination result. See, both are independent. Next, each of the expected cells frequency EI should be 5 or more, and in the problem the given frequencies, but all the frequencies are more than 5. So here third condition also satisfied. Here all the conditions are satisfied in this problem. Therefore, let's see what is what is the test procedure. In that first step 1 is setting up of null hypothesis. That null hypothesis is denoted by H naught. So H naught is, see in the test procedure we studied that here in this one, test for independence of attributes, in this chi-square H naught is two attributes are independent. Two attributes are independent. Here what are the attributes are given in the question. So here the first two attributes is family condition, another attribute is examination result. Okay, these are the two attributes. So what is H naught here? H naught is family condition and examination results are independent. See, in the test procedure, we already discussed that in the test procedure H naught is two attributes are independent. So here two attributes are given in the question, that is family condition and examination result. Therefore, here H naught is family condition and examination results are independent. Then what is H1 in test procedure? In the test procedure H1 is, I will write here, H1 is family condition and exam. Okay. In the test procedure H1 is two attributes are not independent. So here two attributes are family condition and examination result. Therefore here H1 is family condition and examination result are not independent, or we can say are dependent. Not independent in the sense what? That is dependent. So this is H naught and H1. So H naught is family condition and examination results are independent. H1 is family condition and examination results are dependent. This is step 1 and step 2. Then step 3 is test statistic. Using 2 cross 2 contingency table, we can write test statistics. So here given informations are like this. So first column is first attribute family condition in their good and bad, and the next one examination result and pass fail. See, these two are when it is pass and fail, and given informations are like this: 30, 10, 20 and 40. So see, here I will consider 30 is A, this is B, this is C and this is G, and this total observation is denoted by capital letter M. So how to write, what is the first column? Total column is A plus B, and this is C plus D, and this is A plus C, and this is B plus D. So what is A plus B? See, here A is 30, B is 10. So what is A plus B? That is 30 plus 10 is 40. See, here C plus D. So what is C? C is 20 and D is 40. So 20 plus 40 is 60. And here A plus C. See, A observation is 30 and C observation is 20. So A plus C is 50. So like that, here B observation is 10 and D observation is 40. So B plus D, that is 50. So what is capital letter N? Capital letter N is total observation or total number of frequency. So in 40 plus 60 plus 40 is 100. So here n is 100, or here 50 plus 50, that is 100. So capital N is 100. So what is test statistic here? What is the formula? The formula is chi-square is equal to n into AB, AD. N into AD minus B into C whole square divided by A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. Okay, which follows chi-square with 1 degrees of freedom. Okay, this is a test statistic here. So now I will substitute all the values. What is capital letter N here in the given observation? So capital letter N is 100. So in the place N I will substitute 100 into A into D. So here A is 30 into D. D is 40 minus B into C. Here B is 10 into C, that is 20, divided by A plus B. So A plus B is 40 into C plus D. So C plus D is 60 into A plus C, that is 60 into B plus D. This is equal to, so first I will solve this one, that is 40 into 60 into 50 into 50, that is 60 lakh. Here first the whole square is there. Here square we have to write here square. So that is 100 into 30 into 40, that is 1200 minus here 10 into 20, that is 200 whole square. This is equal to, I will write here, this is equal to, so 1200 minus 200, that is 1000, then 1000 whole square into 100 divided by 60,000. The answer is 16.666. Okay, this is calculated value that we can write. Chi-square calculated value is 16.666. Okay, this is step 3. Then step 4. Here alpha is 1%, that is given in the question. And here degrees of freedom is 1, that is given in test statistics. So what is critical value? So critical value, we need to find K2 value. So here K2 value is, that is 6.65. So here K2 value is 6.65. And see, this test is always upper tail. If upper tail test in the sense what? That is right tail test. If it is right tail, your rejection region located at right tail of the probability curve like this. This is K2 value 6.65. And see here calculated value 16.66. That value comes here because the range of chi-square distribution is 0 to infinity. So 16.66 comes here. This is calculated value. That is 16.66. See here calculated value lies in rejection region. Therefore has not been detected. Here calculated value lies in rejection region. Rejection region. Therefore, H not rejected. Or the condition is, because it is upper tail test, no, condition is like this. Chi-square calculated value less than or equal to K2. Here what is chi-square value, calculated value, that is 16.66. Then calculated value is 6.61. See, the 16 greater than 6.65. Therefore, we can say H not rejected. If H not rejected, the conclusion is, see, if H not rejected, we can say H1 accepted. If H1 accepted, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is family condition and examination results are dependent. Conclusion is family condition and examination are dependent. Or we can say family condition and examination results are not in.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.